Workout 4, and we're going to have a bit of a different feel here. We're going to go in for a bossa nova feel. And there's just going to be 3 chords that we're going to loop around. A D minor 7, G minor 7th, and A 7th, A dominant 7th. And now D minor 7th we could play this way as a bar across the 5th fret. But this is the way I would play this chord, the inversion that I would use most of the time. Switching from the first finger playing the root note to the second finger. Then I'm going to play the minor 3rd here on the 4th string, the dominant 7th here on the 3rd string, and our 3rd here, minor 3rd here. So it's an octave. I'll tell you later why I'm choosing that. It will all make sense a little later on. So our first chord is a D minor 7th, and we're going to play this one. Our second chord is a G minor, and we're just going to bar straight across. So the D minor 7th, our root note is on the 5th string, and our harmony notes are on the 4, 3, and 2, or the 2, 3, and 4, whichever way you want to look around. And our harmony notes are going to be on the same strings the whole time. So D minor 7th, played this way. G minor 7th, just a bar straight across. And our A 7th is on the 5th with our root note on the 6th string. It's that chord there. But we're not going to play all of it. We're only going to play the root note on the 6th string. We're going to play the 4th string, 3rd string, and 2nd. And then back to our D minor again. D minor 7th, G minor 7th, A dominant 7th, D minor 7th. So there's our 3 chords. Let's get the rhythm happening here. There's basically 2 things happening. We've got a bass part, but we also have this harmony part here. Remember that on those 3 notes, on those 3 strings? And I'm going to play it pretty, kind of straight. When we actually get into playing this, we can play with the phrasing a little bit to give it more feeling and put some expression into it. But to get started, we just want to play this quite square, really, just and fairly straightforward. So this is the basic rhythm we want on the harmony part. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor, G minor, A7, D minor. Again. One more time. Now, let's add the bass note, the root note here, but we're only going to play it once on each bar, the first beat of the bar, and we're going to let it ring all the way through the bar while we're playing the rhythmic pattern on the top. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. one more time. Okay, so we put the two together, we put the bass together with the harmony notes, although we're only holding that bass note for now, we're only holding it, we're playing it on the first beat of the bar and holding on for the bar. But this is what we need to do just for us to get into the groove and get used to it, get our fingers used to moving from one position to another, getting the rhythm with the right hand. So why don't we play it together? So grab your guitar. Okay, let's go ahead and play workout 4 together, and I'll count you in. We'll go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure you're comfortable with that you're playing nice and clean. When you're going from one chord to another, it's nice and smooth, a smooth transition from one chord to the other, that you've got that rhythm happening nice and clear. And then next thing we're going to do is we're going to add something to the bass line that will give it just that little bit more of a groove. Okay, we're in workout 5 now. What we're going to do here is add another note into the bass to get things grooving along just a little bit more. So instead of just playing the root note just once in the bar, we're going to alternate with the 5 of the chord as well. So it'll be okay, now see if I can do this. I'm going to get that rhythmic pattern happening on the top. Quick recap. That's how we were playing it before. Now we're going to add the 5. Now, I'm starting to loosen up a little bit on that as well. And something I'm doing as well is when I'm playing that bass note, I'm just, every so often, I'm just putting a little... Boom, ba, ba, boo, bum, ba, boo, bum, ba, ba, boo, ba, boo. So this is the kind of feel we want to have. nice and relaxed. I'll play it one more time. Play gently, just keep it smooth. Now, I realize that playing a syncopated bass and that bossa nova rhythm on the top is a little challenging. It is hard. But when you get into the groove of doing it, you just keep going through it over and over again, you really start to feel that. Don't force it. Don't play real hard. Play nice and soft. But play clean and this is really important, keeping in time. And you may want to put a metronome on for this, just to keep you straight on it. You know, when you practice this on your own, you can even just play it on the D minor 7th. Play that over and over again. Do the same thing over and over again on the G minor. You can just get into that feeling. So you do have to, once you've got the kind of the motor skills together, fingering wise, then you just get into that groove, into that feel, and it will come. You'll find it will happen. So let's play it together. Okay, so you've got your guitar. Let's do a play along, and just take it nice and easy. Be clean, be in time. Don't play too hard. Play softly. Don't feel like you've got to force anything. The whole thing about this feel is it's very laid back and very chilled out. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it one more time. Here we go. Workout 6. I'm going to add a melody. I'm kind of hearing a little melody to go over the top here. That's the melody I'm hearing. Plenty of space here. Now, we can get this under the fingers here. really does fall under the fingers. So if we go back to playing the bossa nova rhythm, I'm going to fit that melody in. Now, one little tip about this: when you're playing that melody, try to play the melody just a little bit harder than the accompanying part, because you want that to be just a little bit louder than the rest. Otherwise, it'll get buried and swamped underneath the accompaniment. So let's give it a try. Let's bring that melody in. One more time. I'm playing the accompanying part just softer, a lot softer, and really quite gentle. It's important, really important when you bring the melody in, to give the melody the priority, and then you fit in whatever you can underneath. If it means you can't play every single note in that chord, it doesn't really matter. Don't worry too much about that. It doesn't have to be rigid like that. You can actually lay off some of those notes, but just make sure that melody sings out. Imagine you're a singer. That's the kind of feel we want to get. So it's nice and relaxed. Okay, grab your guitar now. We're going to play along together. I'm going to play it through 2 times, but you can loop it as many times as you want just to have some fun with it, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1.